All right, guys, welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. I am live with you guys right now. I will go over a couple things with you guys. I'm still going through these notes that I'm reading. There is a new DD out there just released for GameStop. I'm going to go over it with you guys. It is announced that GameStop will have a market cap of over $80 billion within 1.5 years from now. You're looking at 2023. Over $80 billion market cap. That puts the stock price 5 times higher than it is right now with everything you see. So that does not mean anything else other than there's no stock split out there that's been announced. But they're letting you know that the market cap is real for an NFT marketplace. Break it down. It's bullish. It feels great. So if you guys have not read that DD, I will be linking it. Just give me a second. I'm dealing with my boy Binks this morning. He likes to go through everything. Come here, Binks. What's up, my dude? All right. You calm down. Or you can have fun on this side. You guys know me. No. Thank you. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. My guy. Yeah, read all of it. Help us understand all this, what's going on with this DD. Yeah, sir, I will. Here's the thing, okay? You guys, I'm the guy. I'm the guy. Now, I don't want to take all the credit. There's a lot of us out there. We're all in this group together. Apparently, my cat is up this morning with me. It was my birthday this weekend. We had a great time. I don't remember much. I remember the day, though. I remember Sunday's my actual birthday, so we had fun watching it. Let's bring this up, and then we're good. Who's that? Defense Secretary justifies, blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry if I'm in a rush this morning. I'm a little bit behind, but I'm going to be here for about 4 to 5 hours, okay? So let's just, full disclosure, I'm not going anywhere. The minute I walk in, we're having a V recovery on GameStop. It's looking good. Give me one. I'm missing 2 things, guys, and then we're going to start. I should have started that first, but you're here, so who cares? For all my old school people out there that have been with me since the beginning, you guys know that, so I play music at the beginning of the stream, right? And so I can't play Take Us to the Moon or We're Going to the Moon. I can't do it because they actually got copyrighted. So our guys at Gorilla Millionaires, whatever, they actually made it. They copyrighted on their song, so I'm happy for them. Congratulations. The unfortunate part is YouTube won't let me play their music. So I go back to my original intro. If you guys remember whenever I used to make videos, this was my intro. But give me 1 second while I go figure something out, okay? I'll be right back, guys, and then we'll go over all the exciting news today on GameStop. I have exciting news every day, but give me 1 second, guys. All right, now I'm situated and I feel good. So guys, good morning. Welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. I'd be lying to you if I say I don't miss you guys. I'm working, man. I'm working my ass off. I'm trying to. Got to pay for this life I live. Additionally, I didn't even do that part. Man, guys, my first live stream in about like 5 days. So Kyoto's texting me. He's like, man, are you ever going to go live again? I said, yes, sir. I'm trying. I'm working. So I'm going to be live today. I'm going to be live tomorrow. I'm going to be live Thursday. I'm going to be live 3 days in a row. Okay. I don't know how much time I'm going to be live for tomorrow. I think 2 hours tomorrow. And then the next day will be a full 7-hour stream. Bell to bell, whatever it can be. The best I can do. But that's just the way it's going with GameStop, guys. If you guys are not paying attention to the stock, well, neither is the whole world. And they're going to get caught up. They're already left behind. It's my point. A $200 entry point, 209.35 just went green right now. Guys, this stock that we own, we should be so thankful. It's actually coming to the crescendo that we're looking at when the announcements happen. And slam the like button for your boy. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Read it all. Help us understand. I will help you understand in a minute, and you should. You should feel good about it. I'm looking at the NASDAQ right now. It's flat, 0.28. We'll talk about crypto. I have a lot to talk about. I mean, I have 5 days worth of talking. Catch you guys up on some stories that happened over the weekend. Some I don't want to share, some I do want to share. But what a hell of a run it's been. You know, this automaker Rivian, I've been reading up on this. It's at $160 right now on an IPO that just opened. They have delivered 160 cars. That's how many they have distributed. So what's the craziest part to me about all of that is a company can have $1 billion valuation and have mass appeal in the whole markets. Everyone wants to get in it just because. That's just crazy. But when you have 250 tech hires and we're basically a tech startup right now. That's what GameStop is. GameStop is a tech startup with a logo and brick and mortar buildings. But our tech startup is about to be real. It's about to hit you in the face. It's going to feel great because, I mean, we literally are doing our own stunts at this point. We are not asking for help. We are buying the help. We're paying for the help. So, bro, can you read this GME word for word? I'm at work and it's long as F. Please and thank you. And I will read it for you word for word. I guess I'll read it for you. I mean, that's not the show, right? Like, I don't just read DD, but it's an article. Okay, so let's just put it that way. I have always talked about GameStop and the roadmap that they've been following, right? This Chewy playbook. The only thing that's not Chewy-esque would be the adaptation of the NFT marketplace. This is something that's never been done before. And I equated it to being like the App Store and or being like iTunes, where it's monumental, it's life-changing, and we just happen to be on this side of it. Loopring is even willing to not take credit for it. And they're the ones partnered up with GameStop. So Loopring is the one developing the technology to do it, but GameStop is going to own that marketplace. Because if you read the letter from Ryan Cohen to the executives, right? This is back in 2020, 2019, when he started really talking about wanting to be on a board, an executive board, looking at where to go to. So it all started in his brain in 2019 when he's got refreshed after doing the major sell-off to PetSmart for Chewy.com. So he's just sitting there as a billionaire thinking, where can I go? Where can I make a difference? And when you look at GameStop and you think about his transition, his letter, he says, I want to make GameStop the ultimate gaming destination for all gamers and for everyone. And gaming is a sector that's not tackled aggressively by anyone. Most people see it as just added. It's just an added value play, like I always say, but it's just there, right? It's the garnish. It has no meat and potatoes to it because people do it in their leisure time or no. But you and I both know, just like there's a gambling fiend out there, there's a sex fiend. There's how many addictions can you have, right? My addiction is none of that. It's gaming. So this is I've never made this about anything other than GameStop, right? This channel. This is not an investment channel. I don't say this is not financial advice for no reason. I really want people, and I don't even have it up on my screen. I just realized that. Let me go ahead and put it up there so people can say, hey, Marantz, he's saying no financial. Yeah, here you go. No, not financial advice. I got to move it all now just so you guys know I'm serious. Hey, he's serious about this. Yeah, no, I'm a gaming guy. So anyone trying to talk that like I'm not about gaming, go look at my other streams. I game for like 6 hours just sitting there. I'm a real nerd, sure, whatever you want to call me. My wife knows. I play games. I get slapped in the back of the neck. I play WoW for 10 years, played League for the last 14 years or 10 years. Call of Duty, anything I can play, right? And that's just in my free time. And then I just made a YouTube channel, but it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I have any information as far as investing? Absolutely. I've been doing it my whole life. You look at the markets themselves, but my investments are long, guys. It's not like I'm day trading. It's not like I'm buying options. Do I understand them? Yes. Do I want to touch them? No. It's one of those things. So stay away from new IPOs, call contracts, puts, anything trying to guess where those markets are going. That's dumb. Stay away. That's what I'm telling you about Riveting right now. That's why I bring this up. Because these guys are the hottest thing on the market right now, and it should be GameStop. It's always going to be GameStop in my eyes because we have the playbook. We have the atlas. We know the roadmap of where to go. We actually know exactly the sectors we want to hit, and that's what this gaming thing is. So one day you're going to be able to turn on CNBC like I have right now, and you're going to be able to see them talking about GameStop. And it's not happening today, and that's unfortunate, but gaming is more than huge. Long range. I'm telling you right now, gaming is generational, and the generation that you're in is us. So we just woke up. They woke up an animal, and we're going to be doing this for a long time, guys. I'm not going anywhere, just letting you know. So if I am here 3 days a week, 4 days a week, it's because I'm just like you. I'm trying to grind out this job I have, but at the same time, I'm trying to give you content that's worth watching. So kudos to Kyoto. God, there's so many guys who contribute to the show throughout the week. When you guys are in Discord, you have Ruben, you have Almo. Hot this year is, guys, I know you guys might not see Hot this year in the Discord or on Twitter. I see him every day. This dude is plugging away, and he's doing great. So let me, I have to do 2 more things. I just realized that. So let me do 2 more things really quick, and then we'll start on the DD, and we'll start on the information, okay? I'm not going to beat you guys up on it. Look at the charts. Look at whatever. What songs do I have to play while I do my thing? Here, I'll play this one for you. This is all these songs I've played in my streams at one point or another. I don't remember. Or like the startup videos of my streams. But I'll be right back, guys. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop. I'll be right back. Oh, that was the track? Was that fast? Man, like a cheap date. In and out of there. And here I am trying to post this damn thing one more time somewhere. Guys, I feel good, though. I feel good. You should feel good. I just do it like that. And there you go. All right. I'll get to the chat in a minute. I'll get to you guys. But I was driving this morning. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I was driving my truck, and I was bumping that, oh, nah. You got to get you some. That damn Almo track, man. I think Almo's working nights these days, but we got this. Let's see. GameStop's at 209.48 right now, traded back and forth, 482,000 shares. AMC pushing back up off of that recovery there. You saw the bounce off of 41.23. AMC is trading at around 11 million shares. That's pretty quiet compared to what they've been doing the past 2 months. But at $42.58 a share, that's pretty good recovery for them for the day. I had some news on you about AMC, guys. More executives keep selling. I know that it's the RSUs. I know that it's the restricted stock options that they have there. They're vested. They have time. They can sell them off at any time. But at nowhere in their history of their company did they ever think that their shares would be worth $40 each. So it's a huge incentive for them to sell. They should all sell at this point because it's a burning ship, a sinking ship, I should say. But when I posted on Twitter this weekend where I was like, they're filing for bankruptcy, if you read the damn article, it was a joke. And then the same thing is, it's not a joke. But the article was not actually about them filing for bankruptcy. It was about a kid who doesn't like their popcorn or loves their popcorn. Me personally, I won't. But yeah, it'll happen eventually, guys. There's no way around that. But we know how math works. So math works really well in favor of GameStop. But look at that. I just go straight for it. So we'll just go gmedd.com. There you go. So I should bring it up, and now it's telling me it's not. Come on. Don't let me down. GMED. I have it right here, don't I? Right there. Here. How about that? One day my computer's going to work. I don't know what's going on there, why it's not loading up. But we'll figure that out right now. I think maybe their website's getting crashed, so you can't even pull it up because it's so much information. Everyone wants to be on it, reading it, but we'll figure it out. Over 12,000 calls are in the money. They're expiring in the money, which is great. We have another 15,000 at 250. We could look at a blow up, I believe. What did I say? The 24th, 23rd? So right there, 24th. I said 24th. I'm not going to judge off. I'm not going to bounce off that date, but I'm pretty sure it'll happen before then. So for anywhere from the 22nd to the 24th, if you read the DD that hot this year and some other people are passing around, it's out there. The shares left to borrow right now, there's 123,000 shares on the ETFs. There's 150,000 shares out there right now that they can go grab. They grabbed some this morning. It's not going to matter. Nothing's going to matter after all this is over. And I promise you that. You're at 290,000 call or puts in the money or out of the money over here, and 72,000 calls out of the money as well. So that represents 100 shares. That represents 100 shares. You're looking at around 40 million shares out there that'll end up having. They're going to end up having to show where those damn shares are. If you guys don't understand what I'm talking about, there's a reg show rules. Reg show rules are out there. The reg shows actually means that you have to have the shares on hand to write the contracts. Some people are writing naked contracts. They don't have the shares on hand. That's one of the rules that are being broken. The next rule that's being broken, which we can actually show you, is that they're not delivering shares. So when you buy a share, they let it hit FTDs, and you can reset an FTD. You have to deliver the share, right? And if you failure to deliver FTD, you have about 30 days to do it. There's FTDs from 21 to 35, depending on who you are, a broker and or a market maker. And I made those videos in the past, so go watch them. But when they don't deliver the shares, they can reset the clock by buying a contract. And that'll satisfy the broker to say, hey, that IOU that I'm holding now that I bought the shares at X amount of price, they can honor that because that person is obligated to deliver the share if and whenever the time runs out of that said call contract, because they're representing 100 shares. It's absolutely wild what's happening, but there are more contracts out there written than shares available on GameStop. Only stock in the world that I can say that about, that I've looked into, and I've looked into a lot of them. The amount of call contracts and puts exceed the float. So 75 million shares, and I'm not talking even about the free float. I'm talking about the whole float, which is wild if you guys don't do the math. So it's pretty comical to me that people don't see any other way around this, but we've talked about the OCC manipulation there and the crimes that are happening on the spot. But guess what? They're never going to get called. They're never going to. It's like an insurance company that charges premiums, and they could be like, you know what? We charge the lowest premiums ever. I'm going to give you this example. We charge the lowest premiums ever because think about it. The stock market is charging, all these brokers are charging what to borrow. What's the cost to borrow on GameStop? Minimal. It's a 0.6, 0.7. The cost to borrow in January was unbelievably high. It was impossible to borrow. So they just started writing naked calls, naked shorts, hiding anything they could just to get it off the books. And they had to because it was a panic mode. But you'll see. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about one day. But if an insurance company ever allow you to buy your premiums on insurance at $5 a piece, could you imagine how many people would be doing business with them? Everybody. What happens when everybody crashes? That insurance company has to pay up. And that's what's happening right now. Everybody owns GameStop. And eventually everyone's going to get paid out on it. You just have to wait. And how long am I going to wait? Forever. I literally will wait forever. I already talked to the kids, talked to the wife. I don't need the money putting in. I'm not strapped for cash. Nothing of whatever. I even put in, I even put in a little bit more every day. I don't have to tell you how much I'm putting in, but my wife knows, or she gives me a little allowance here and there. But it's one of those things where if you keep putting in, you keep plugging away. I don't care if you're a simple man and you're plugging away $20 a week. After 52 weeks, you do that math. You do the math on how much you would have. I'm going to tell you how much you'd have. You have a lot of money in there, and it's going to keep going up. So just know where you're headed. And right now, from what they're telling us here on the due diligence report, and here it is, guys. I'm going to look at it with you, okay? On GameStop itself, this is the refresh, the GME This website's legit, okay? This is where a lot of information comes out. These guys are dedicated to GameStop and no one else. The first refresh research report outlines a bullish $80 billion plus. I'm going to emphasize on the plus market cap for GME by 2023. Guys, based off of speculation alone, 80 billion is huge. Now, that's 8 times what their actual earnings are right now. That's at an 8 times. Remember, tech companies trade at 20. So if you're going to 2025. So if you're going to start calling GameStop a tech company, which you're going to have to really soon. Okay, and when I say really soon, it could be a year, could be 6 months, could be tomorrow. Don't know, don't care. I'm going to keep holding. But look at this. 80 billion plus market cap by 2023. And why? GMEDD.com, you know what it is. On the 20th of 21st, GME traded for $40 a share. And now you're looking, we are up to $169 above that price right now, guys. So there's no way we're going back to 20 really fast, no matter what they tell you. If you read all of this, they're going to talk to you about what the bullish stance are. Like and they use the phrase sucker at the poker table, right? Like there's people out there. But for us, as you keep going down, none of this matters, okay? I'm just going to keep going down where they're actually sharing the feedback. This right here is what you should be reading, okay? The GameStop's impeding market distribution through an unprecedented transformation. This damn piece of the article is what you really need in your life. This was released yesterday, and it's everything you need. Everything you need to learn about GameStop, the direction they're going, how they're going to get there, what they're doing to get there. And I'm telling you guys, this website, GMEDD.com, I don't want to regurgitate everything they say. I don't want to be the guy to say, oh, this is my ideas, these are my thoughts. I've had my thoughts and my ideas, and they're right on cue with this. And I've been saying it for 6 months. So maybe they're writing their articles about what I'm saying, or maybe I'm coming up with the same thought process they are. Maybe we're all just ESP at this point, because I love it, guys. This is a game-changing metamorphosis. It's actually happening, guys, and I'm excited. You don't need to worry about anything other than holding, chilling, relaxing, and I got the place for you. It's us, and we're doing great. So there's no fighting here. There's no arguing. I have nothing to worry about. Look at this rip coming right now. Once I see AMC rip, I know we're ripping. Yes, are we hand in hand? We have been for a minute. I'm not mad at it. I'm happy for anyone in AMC who's going to make money. They'll eventually end up selling off and they'll file for bankruptcy. There's no doubt in my mind they have to. They gave everyone shares and they knew they were going to sell them just for that fact. They're not selling shares to raise capital for the company, but they're going to have to dilute the stock even more. And what GameStop's going to do the complete opposite, guys. 75 million shares available to the public is not enough. That's not enough. You can't even, at $200 a share right now, you know how many people want it? Like everybody wants it. And you can't have it because no one's selling it. And the minute people start selling, look at the price skyrocket. That's the problem. So how do you fix it? Marantz, how do we fix it? Well, NVIDIA did a stock split earlier this year, and they went all the way down to 190 a piece, and now they're at 300. Is that awesome? Yeah. Let's go ahead and do a stock split whenever you want, Ryan Cohen. I'm all ears. It could be next year. It could be the year after. But the minute you get listed as a tech company, the minute you get into the S&P 500, let's talk about that for a second. I know I'm supposed to read the chat and go for everything, but guys, what makes you eligible for what we call the S&P 500 is if your company's profitable, right? They use this phrase. It's called, free cash flow. Free cash flow, FCF. So, or your cash free flow or something like that. I can't remember right now. I read a lot, right? Just like you guys probably do. But I want to explain it to you. So your cash flow, your free cash burn that we have going on with GameStop. We're actually like I told you guys, the only bills that we have a $46 million debt to the French for some whatever little payment that we do, which is nothing. $46 million is nothing when you have $1.8 billion in the bank and your company makes we're doing like $8-9 billion this year. So I think we're going to be okay. And then, which is awesome. And then you go look at a company like AMC, where I do a lot of homework on AMC. That's why I use them. No, these are apples and oranges, guys. These are two different sectors. They do not intersect whatsoever. But I will tell you, they have a cash burn of they claim they only burned $30 million this past earnings report that they did. $30 million for them is a lot, only because they don't have any money. And I know they have $1.5 billion in the bank, but was $2 billion a quarter ago. They burned off $500 million, and that's because of deferred rent, bad debt. They're about $11 billion in debt the other way. They only have $6 billion in assets. It's a bad play over there. We get that. But let's talk about the cash flow burn that we are going to go net positive. It's coming, guys. It's coming. We eventually will stop spending money and just go ahead and pocket one. We can pocket it for 1 quarter, and at that point, we shoot through the moon, guys. It's really that awesome about what's about to happen. Earnings are coming out December. The first week of December, earnings will come out. Do I expect that we're going to be expectations? Sure. The only unfortunate part is we don't have enough inventory right now. The bottleneck issues that are self-induced by this administration are evident. I don't care if Biden's proposed infrastructure bill did get passed. There's a spending bill about to try to get passed. There's a fourth stimulus on the package on the table. There's a $1 million mandate to companies that enforce COVID vaccinations, and if you have an ill effect towards a COVID vaccination, you can then sue your company for $1 million. There's a lot of stuff out there that's being written in text, and so all the fat that you see on these bills, I'm waiting to see how the hell we're all going to pay for it, other than the fact that we're paying at the pumps and at the counters. Retail is up. Inflation on retail, I believe, in the food market is around 6%, which is phenomenal because you're thinking about there's other sectors there. There's fuel, there's food, there's medication, prescriptions, and then there's hardline goods. Anything that's not digestive, you can't eat it. So if it goes down the drain, right? So it's like paper, cleaning products. There's an inflation on those products as well. So we see it at the counters, but it has not deterred retail whatsoever. If you saw, there was a report, retail markets are open. They're open and people are in there. There's an influx in traffic. So I already told you how I feel about it. I think it's making up for losses of last year's non-travel. That would be the gas increase. And so it's really simple. If you owned oil last year and you lost your ass, you're making it up this year. So I think it'll even out by the next year. So I think they're all trying to hang on for dear life. They're trying to hang on to this bunking Bronco, which the Broncos aren't bunking. If you saw them get their ass whipped this weekend, it was great. Don't worry about me. I go off like that. But anyway, so that's what's really happening. If you guys don't believe me, go do it. Go look at avocados for me. That's all I want you to do. Look at avocados. Avocados are $2 increase right now, and 25% of the product is not being shopped for. Because individuals, you and I, consumers, make choices. We decide what we want to buy and what we don't want to buy. Where do we draw the line? We're drawing the line on not going out, not going to the movies, not buying popcorn, not buying avocados, garnish, things of that nature. Video games, you still have to buy them because those kids still call. I still had to go get Call of Duty for my kid. I had no choice. I have my other son asking for a different game. It's generational, but those kids are only growing up, and you and I are now not kids anymore. We're the actual consumers of the product. So I feel great. I look at it. My games don't cost me anymore. They're still $50, $60. So that's at least the inflation's not there. If you saw GameStop's doing a 2-for-1 right now, I've never seen this done in my life. They're allowing you to buy 2 games, and then you're getting 1 for free. And we're talking top tier games. Have you ever seen that in your life? You mean to tell me that I can spend $100, $120 and get 3 amazing games? That's awesome. That means it's $40 a game. We're probably losing money at that point, but what are we really getting? Well, if you're rewards members, you're actually getting that $5 a month off of every game. You know, I get $5 off every month when I go to GameStop, which is awesome. I buy all my merch. I buy everything there. I buy headsets. I feel good. I have a whole kit. I have a whole world right now. That's all GameStop, and it's not going to change for me. So I hope it doesn't change for you guys. The evaluation of the company is going up, and why? Because we will be listed as a tech company coming up. The NFT marketplace will only get bigger. It's only as big as your imagination, and everyone wants to sell their artwork, their music, their video games, anything digital. And if they can do it and they can tie it to that blockchain technology, we're going to allow them to do it. And you're on the right side of it, guys. So it feels great. That's the morning. That's the pick me up. We're looking at the stock right now. I've been having it stuck on AMC just to look at that little rip they had going. But GameStop 210.40. I think it's extremely aggressive for us to be still 210 above. I mean, is that real support? 202, 204. That level of support that when people tell you we're going to go down to 170, we're going to go down to 180 again, and then we're going to have a real pull. We're going to have a real rip. I'm like, how? Like, I still don't ever understand how, guys, because I know I'm not selling. And I'm not saying I'm the catalyst or I'm the strongest man on the planet, but I promise you, you need a guy like me because I'll never sell. Like, I literally never sell. And I know some of you guys want to sell. Some of you guys want the money. Some of you guys want these. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I was dealing with something. Okay, good. We're good. So, I'm happy for everyone that can hold on as long as we have. But let me go down the chat. Let me go down the text. I have some things to do. I will have to take a break in between the stream today. I have something very important to tend to, so I apologize. But I will be here on the stream during the fact. I won't close the stream out. I'm just going to go handle like a 10-minute phone call. It won't take me long, and then we'll go from there. But Rich Jacob, good morning. How we doing? The Great Ape family, good morning, man. Yeah, we're doing good. Good morning, brothers and sisters. Ruben is here. I appreciate you, Fun Zone, of course. The GME DD word for word, which you saw there, Sarah, is if you go onto the website and you read it yourself, they're going to tell you this, that GameStop's been planning, GameStop's been maneuvering in the shadows, and while all of Wall Street is fully aware of what's going on, and Volution Capital has the backing, the money, what happens here is there's some believers and then there's some non-believers. A guy like Jim Cramer says, show me, tell me, I want to know. And he has to because he can't report on it on the news. He doesn't want to look like a fool. Which you could be if somebody tells you, i.e. a movie theater tells you that they're going to actually start selling ETFs. They're selling movie tickets for cryptocurrency, which they're not doing, by the way. I don't know where the report comes out. I don't even know why people allow this to happen. But there's a website that is selling gift cards for cryptocurrency. It is not AMC. AMC does not own the website. AMC is not the one getting the cryptocurrency. So it's not bullish by any which way, shape, or form. It is a website that is doing the transaction for you, and then they're selling you the damn gift cards. So are they getting money for that? Sure they are, but they're not the ones. They're not changing technology. They're not revolutionizing anything. Nothing whatsoever. The website is. Good for the web company, whoever they are. I don't even go look at it. But it's not AMC run. So it's just poor information getting spread around over there. But hey, more executives selling more shares, which none of them could ever fathom the price of the stock right now. Even when they were getting their salaries and giving themselves bonuses. I've never seen a company do this. Guys, I pay attention to a lot of companies. I'm telling you, there are no companies out there giving their executives shares to sell well above what they're worth, because that is your salary, right? So when I negotiate a salary out, we're going to negotiate, and it's okay to give me 500,000 shares knowing I'm going to make $50 million. I'm going to be able to sell these shares at $80, $70, whatever they are. That's okay with the board of directors, and you're the board of directors. So they're awarding themselves these huge, well-off bonuses that I think it's just a walk in the park at this point. I think they're just going to walk off and just leave the kids at the playground. That's what I really feel. I feel they're taking the kids to the playground, play, have fun, and they're going to walk away and drive away and leave them there. And if you guys don't understand the analogy, figure it out. I've been doing this for a long time. My boy Hot This here just sent me another link. Here we go. And man, this guy is just killing it. Yep. So it's the same link of what I'm going over right now, so he's fine. But it's just phenomenal. It's wild. Hey, man, what's up? Luis, welcome back to the chat. Welcome back to the channel. Muddy Banks, good morning. Or good mooning. I like that, too. That's awesome, bro. I like the way you did that. I need to start saying that. Good morning. I don't want to sound like Matthew Kors guy. This dude, I've never seen a dude with the nose up high like this. Good morning. Oh, it's gross. It's just gross, guys. Bullish. Yeah, why not? Slap that like button for our boy. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Sarah. I really do. After all, Lee Metals, yeah. Bullish afternoon, yeah. Afternoon, Lee Metals. I know it's out there. Yo, he back. Win Moaz. Win 300 per share. Josh Brown, I think it's very, very possible very soon, Josh Brown. Remember, you're at 200 right now. And I think the $90 is easy to get, especially with the float that we have. It's just going to take one announcement. One announcement and you're gone. So gaming is huge. I totally agree with that. For sure. Just be saying many people just don't know. Been gaming since the 90s. Yep. You know, bro. Absolutely. Come on now. Steve, good morning. Appreciate you. Gaming will always be a part of society. It paves the way for creation and the metaverse, which is going to be huge, going to be Web 2.0. Yep. I agree with that, Fun Zone. Additionally, it is how we pass our time. And it has a sense of competitiveness, right? So the bragging rights of within society. You know, I used to play Madden. I don't play Madden. You know why I don't play Madden? Not because I'm not good at it or I don't understand football. I'm great at football, right? Like in real life. But what the hell does that mean? Video game-wise, I'm trash. And not that I'm trash because I just don't have patience for it. I'd rather go play something else. I have fun doing, thinking games. Madden, I don't think too much. These guys do. There's some great Madden players out there. But the game has too much power. And, it's just part of society. But, 21 and done, right? You'd be 21 skunk, bro. You have to give up the controller. There's all those things. Listen to my brother and I. We do a live stream on private for the subscribers of the channel. I put a live stream up whenever we're gaming together, my twin brother and I. And it is a constant battle of wits. We're literally playing battle chess simulator game, but it is just shooting back and forth comments of just, you would call it childish banter, but it's competitive. It's this competitive nature that we have. And that's what gaming is. So if you're gaming with your buddies, it's no different, right? There's a shit talking that commences and we go. And even my little nephew who's 11, 12 years old, this dude's punching in, you suck. He's talking to me. And he might talk out of turn. And then my brother would be like, hey, Junior, watch your mouth, whatever it may be. But it's funny. But it's gaming, guys. It's gaming and you can't take it too serious. But morning, Keith H. Good morning. Okay, let's go. Man, weird movement today. Starting so red and then suddenly green. Yeah, Kyoto, let's just call it Marantz. I was thinking we were going to dip under 200. I know. I don't think at all. Morning, beautiful people. Hey, Lucy, how you doing? Oh, man. I'll tell you a story, Lucifer, later, man. It's a funny-ass story, but I'm good. Maybe they just can't help us down. My wife's like, why are you always saying hi to this girl, Lucy? Is she winking her eye at you? I go, what do you mean? Like, no, I saw you writing a text. And I was like, yeah, that was Lucifer. I was writing back. And not that my wife's jealous or anything. Nothing like that. My wife's secure. She knows what's up. But it was funny because she thought that you were a female. And I'm like, no, that's what I call him. But he's good. He's good, man. We have a dude out there. I remember my wife used to think I was hanging out with this girl because I was hanging out with my brother. And the dude's name is Sandy. Like, they call him Sandy. Like Sandy from SpongeBob. I don't know why. That's what he looks like, to be honest. But he's an ugly-looking dude. But they're like, hey, where you at? I'm with Sandy. I remember I thought my brother was always hanging out with this girl named Sandy. It ended up being a guy. It just happens, bro. But anyway, morning long. Yeah, morning, Lucy. There we go. Another AMC exec sold shares recently, more than $1 million. Yeah, they sold 26,000 shares, if I saw it correctly. What's up, millionaires? How we doing, Jesse? Fun Zone. Apparently, that's bullish. Oh, man. I have no idea. These guys want to keep holding all the bags. So it's awesome. They're going to call us a tech company. When in January, we run to 800 plus. Exactly, Kyoto. It's going to happen, bros. It's going to happen. We're going to hit it, and we're going to hit the ground running, and I'll still be here. SPY is about to break new all-time high. It's squeezing. What it do, Marantz and fam? Hey, Stacks, it feels good, man. I bet you love seeing Teddy Mittens make that business decision. Hey, he's something else, bro. I don't even worry about him anymore. I'm more worried about Cam Newton starting to take over down there in Carolina. He looked great, even for two plays. Roblox, baby. Hey, I know. Home Depot, all-time high today, guys, if you're not looking at it. I did see about that, Keith. Looking great. I'm keeping the two on the screen at the moment. Read something about avocado farms forcibly getting owned by the narco cartels. Yeah, but you know what's crazy? You see, Fun Zone, look, I'm gonna tell you something, okay? This is the way inflation works. The way you, as a consumer, make a choice. Do I need avocados? The price of avocados can be sky high, but do I need them? Ask yourself. It's always the added value of it. You have to pay a premium to get that little garnishment on top of your taco. Do you want avocado? Yeah, add avocados, and then they charge you a crazy price, right? So, but guess what you're not doing? Coke went up $2 a case. $2 a case. And guess what? Nobody bats an eye. There's still people buying Coke left and right. So it's all about what you decide you want to buy with this inflation number. But the sales, remember what I also told you, sales go up, dollars go up, the value of everything goes up. Look at everything, money, money, money. It's all going up, but units are not. So if units are not going up, that means consumers are consuming less. They're willing to pay the price, but how many units are you selling? That's what I want to know. I don't want to know how many dollars you're making. It's not going to tell me the truth because inflation will deflect that. Okay. Dang Roblox, I never pulled the trigger and was hovering around 75 a couple of months ago. Yeah, it was up to $100 something the other day. I don't even know what it's at right now. I'm not looking, but super profitable. Yeah, they actually made money on the last quarters on the filing I just saw last week. They made some good money. It's Christmas time. It's Thanksgiving. Kids are still playing. That's gaming, by the way. So yeah, names some people telling themselves that it's bullish. Sad to watch. Seems like a good long hold. Yeah, Roblox is absolutely. I've been calling it 150 by Xmas, and I'm getting anxious. That's wild. I couldn't even call that. Sandy for short for Alexander, like Alex. No idea why. I have no idea, but that's awesome. Wouldn't be surprised if it does hit 150 by Xmas. Lots of kids on the platform, especially during the holidays. Yeah, they're on traveling. They're doing things. I don't know who's playing Roblox anymore because my kids are older now, but my son goes on there from time to time. Not too often, though. I love the company and the stocks and charts. You know, I actually caught my son playing Fortnite the other day. I said, Fortnite? He goes, Dad, Fortnite's still the greatest. I'm like, I agree. Tesla bull goes bearish. Well, listen, everyone wants to sell off now that Elon Musk had to sell all these shares for his taxes, right? So Elon Musk had to sell off. He owed money on taxes from old shares that he had, like capital gains tax that he had to pay. So that's why he sold off. It wasn't that bull Twitter poll that they want you to believe. No. Even I'm looking at him like, yeah, bro, you taking profits? You need money? You need to get liquid? And then I read something like a day ago that billionaires live off of credit cards for a reason, so that they can keep all their capital churning and they never have to pay taxes on the money that they're actually spending. And I'm like, well, how the hell do they pay the credit card bill then? And they couldn't explain that to me. So I'm reading some crazy stuff. Unless it's Tesla frothy, I think you're good to hold it. Yeah, man. I mean, you're going to hold it forever at this point. I just want to know who sells okay. We all can't be like Review Dork. We all can't make a living at being an expert trader and sit there. And I mean, this guy came out of nowhere, so it's great. And I just can't do it. I got to go back to work. I got to work tonight. I work tonight, believe it or not. So that's what I have to do. I can't be like these buff guys for no reason. But what else did I had stuff for you right now? This phone call is getting on my mind right now that I have to make because my wife just reminded me. But that's just life. Yeah, the rug pull's close, apparently. Motley Fool is pushing AMC, guys. We know what happens there. They fall off the face of the earth when that happens. And I'm going to be happy for it. Oh, let's see. Where is this? All right, let's talk about it, guys. Let's talk about the weekend that was. So, can I celebrate this really quick with you guys? I don't know if I can. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see there, buddy. Hey, buddy. Shout out to to my brother who went out for his birthday to a nightclub that only had one person in it. Him. He went to an empty nightclub. It was awesome. He sent me a video. He's like, man, I thought they were going to be out dancing at this club. He said that 14 people showed up in total, and he was one of them. But let me see something really quick. Yeah, bro, you had a good birthday. I know. Me? I guess, I did. Let me look at this. All right, guys. Yeah, I just had to make sure. So we're about, we try to hit these pinnacle numbers for the subscribers for the channel, for the followers. If you guys know what they are. Step by step, one subscriber at a time, we try. We're 5 away from 1,600. When we get to 1,600, just what does it mean? Nothing. We're just going to keep grinding. When we get to 2,000, I made a dedication to you guys to actually get you guys some GameStop merch. What's going to happen is when we hit 2,000 subscribers, just so you guys are aware, I will pick 5 random dudes, which I've already sent out stuff to numerous people here for free. I don't charge you for anything. I don't ask you for anything. I don't want you to give me anything. But I will send 5 of you Marantz Rantz t-shirts and or hats for free. I do not sell merch, okay? But I will pick 5 of you guys at random. You don't know who you are yet. I don't know who you are. But I always find a way to pick. I'm doing like a random trivia question, and then you got to answer it. But what does it mean? Nothing. There you go. Yeah. Sorry, Sloan. That's just the way it goes, man. But yeah, I'm going to give you guys, yeah, it doesn't mean anything to me. I could have the same 5 guys. I'm still good. We're passing out some good information to each other, and then we get on and we talk about it, whether it be in Discord here or anywhere else. So good afternoon, Lifestyle Cream. How you doing, brother? Yeah, I want to be random 4. I got you, Josh Brown. But yeah, we have that Marantz Rantz merch. I have more, or I'm going to get some more made. I already talked to the wife about it. The highest quality. What can I say? I said, baby, how much does it cost me a shirt? She's like, well, the ones I buy you are like $25. I was like, damn. She gives me the best quality. What can I do? But I can't be like, yo, baby, give me that cheap stuff. No, hon. Won't happen. Let's go ahead and look at GameStop really quick, guys. I have the tracker on there. We're at 210. We're feeling great. Let's go down. So volume is still the same. Nothing crazy today. We're looking at it. There's shares left to borrow. There's calls in the money. Let's talk about short percentage. So the short percentage traded at an all-time high on Friday, and that was at 63.5% of all shares traded on GameStop were in they were short position. So someone was trading, and it wasn't us. We were at 58% yesterday, which is great. Those 60, when I say all-time high, I just mean for the week. I'm not talking like ever, okay? The FTDs, they were released, but they don't update them on this website anymore. So I'm not really worried about FTDs anymore. I told you guys that. I don't get involved with it anymore because they can reset the clock forever. They just keep going. We know what's happening in the world of Kyle Rittenhouse. That thing's going to the jury. They're in deliberation right now. We're at $1.4 trillion in reverse repo markets. 1.391 trillion yesterday. We'll get back up over 1.4 again. Remember, the last day of the month is always massive, by the way, too. So get ready for that. I think we can hit 1.6 again. We have before. What is the reverse repo market and why does it matter? It always matters. And it's just where the banks park their money, and they'd rather park it there than with us. I recall when GameStop was last $40, way over it popped 480, just saying that was the last time. Oh, okay, whatever. I don't even care about these guys. I get random messages too, but I ignore them. I try to. It's tough times over there when these guys are attacking me. But hey, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. If you guys just want to contribute to the show, you guys can. As far as talking, doing great. I'm going to say some nonsense right now. Shout out to Binks, bro. My cat, been rolling with me. The guy's getting bigger and bigger every day. And what can I say, man? Found him outside, and now this dude he is constantly looking for things to do. So I love him. Great guy. You guys saw the Diablo streams. If you guys didn't see them, they were over the weekend. I did Diablo. I did TFT. That was with my brother and by myself. I make those Diablo videos just because I'm out there fishing for stuff. GameStop's rip 211 right now, 212 before, all within this last 5 minutes, looking healthy. We're going to keep going. This is a great uptrend right here. If you guys are looking at it, that's crazy. That's a crazy healthy stock right there. If it can keep this momentum, it can get all the way to about 215. But you got to have volume, guys. Just can't do it on your own. We're looking at around almost 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time and only 600,000 shares traded back and forth, a.k.a. zero. That's what it is. So I'm okay with that. Where's this? Sorry, guys. Trying to get to my stuff. Ladies, Darth. Oh, Darth has to get to work? All right, got to get back to work. Yeah, that's cool, Darth. You go and do your thing. I have a huge wiener, Ryan Cohen. Thank you, Josh Brown. That was really original. It was funny when I saw it on what's his name, the space cadet guy, Cosmic Lightning Warrior. It was when he wrote it. So there you go. But yeah, if you guys didn't see the tweet by Ryan Cohen, he wrote, "I have a small wee wee" backwards. I don't get it, right? Like, I just let everyone say whatever they think it is, but I'm good. Some of the bigger YouTubers are cringe anyway. Jackson, welcome to it, bro. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. They're more than that. They're more than that. It's tough for me to watch a lot of dudes out there, dudes that have voices that are going to break, squeaky, guys who have, one patch over their eye, Cyclops status, and then anyone who wears a mask over their face. I have no, I let you know who I am, and I let you see it. But Stacks is going to work, he claims. We all know what that means. What the F? You're going to make a Marantz Rantz gear? I get, no, Kyoto. Not going to make gear that way. It says Marantz Rantz on it. That's it. So it says GameStop, and then on the back it'll say Marantz Rantz. Something to that effect. Not a big deal. I'm not selling merch. I told you that already, but we'll work it out. And I know, Kyoto, you're gonna want one. It's like $100 to send something to Japan. So yeah, I'll save my money up, bro, and I'll get you one. But scared to watch your Diablo videos because I'm scared of it. It hooked me on the game. MP, nothing great happening in those Diablo videos. I haven't really found anything. I find a lot of stuff when I'm not recording. So last night I recorded for like 4 hours when I got home from work, but by mistake because I passed out. I couldn't even keep my eyes open. I was so tired. I went to bed like at 8:30 last night, but I was recovering from the birthday party. And Danya, what's up, bro? So the birthday party weekend was awesome. I started out with "Get You Some." Everybody, get you some. Get you some. If you guys don't know that song, it is ridiculous. It's just a hype song, but it's not. It's not made for everybody. So here I am driving, almost crashing. My tire is losing air every time I get in it. So I have a depressed day, right? So then my wife is like, "Hey, baby, we're gonna do something." I said, "All right." You just can't. You cannot not party when my wife is around because my wife is it when it comes to partying. She's ready to dance. She's ready to have a good time. But I made a vow to everyone out there after this weekend. I said, I'm never going to drink again. And it's not that I hurt myself or, anything bad happened. No, just me personally, my body, I couldn't handle what they were giving me. I even took the smart pill, guys. So we went live on TikTok, which I've never done before. And I did it the other day on Saturday night. And I went live. Like 312 people come in there. I know the number only because it flashed on my screen. And everybody's like, yeah, he's taking this pill. It's called a smart pill. Guys, these pills are not smart. I don't know who sells these pills, but there needs to be a recall on them because they did not help me at all. It didn't cure my hangover. It didn't hurt. My body was gone. My body hurt. I didn't get up till about 11:30 the next day. Everyone's like, Marantz, why aren't you streaming the Cowboy game? I couldn't even get up out of bed, man. It was bad. I was texting and Ruben was like, yeah, I know how you feel. Ruben, I know how you feel, bro, but I don't think you know how I feel. There is no way. Oh, my goodness. I had people just bringing me shots of Patron, double shots, triple shots, everything. Drink this, drink that. I'm a man. Yeah. Ain't nobody stopping me. Nobody was stopping me, and they shouldn't have. No, it's just, I haven't let loose like that in a while. But it was fun. I'm over it, and I probably will never do it again. Hey, when I say never, I'm talking never. It's not $100. Just don't express it to me. Regular airmail is like 20 to 30. Oh, I got you, Kyoto. I got you. Are we still logging the float or not? John Diamond, that's come and gone, bro. Did we not break that within one day? Get out of here. These guys, I don't have time for these people. Smart pill, that's what it's called. It's called a smart pill. Or party smart. That's what it's called, party smart. And so you're supposed to party smart. So you take that in the middle of your drinking, and you won't have a hangover the next day. So everyone took the pill. There was 14 of us together, 10 of us, 10 to 14 at a time that were at the casino, the club with us as we all walked through. And there was a Journey tribute band. There was another concert. And then we walked in, there was a DJ and a band, and we're at the club buying drinks, whatever. And all these guys took the pill but me. I mean, I took the pill too, but they all woke up perfect. They all ready to go to breakfast, 8 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock, like nothing happened. Bro, I was out of the club by midnight. I was lit. I couldn't do anything. Whatever. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm sweating right now just thinking about it. Oh, sounds like a Wolfpack thing. Nah, man, it was bad. So my wife and I, checked this out too. And I don't mind telling you guys these things. I've never ordered I've never ordered lobster before at a restaurant. I'm just going to tell you that. I never have because I've never had, I always order shrimp. Like if I go to like Ruth Chris, I get a steak and I get the shrimp on top. It's already expensive. What the hell do I want to spend $100 for on some Alaskan crab and lobster, whatever they end up bringing you? So I'm like, nah, I'm good. So I was representing Vince, right? So my boy Vince Zanny, if you guys know who Vince Zanny is, he's part of the channel. He watches the channel. He's from Australia. And I'm like, yo, I got it, babe. We're going to go to Outback. That's real Australian. And she's like, babe, they don't even probably have Outbacks in Australia. I was like, probably don't, but I'm going to do it. Just like they don't have Foster's for beer out there in Australia either, but it's all Australian. So I go there, and I'm like, all right, yeah, let me get that lobster tail. Let me get this. So I'm ordering because I'm trying to go big, whatever. And the lobster tail was this big, y'all. Hey, guys, I'm not joking with you. And I was like, hey, hon, I thought it was supposed to be the whole. She's like, that's a lobster, hon. You ordered the tail. And I was like, $10? $10 for this. one bite-sized piece of lobster. I had to cut up into 4 pieces so I could feel rough. Your day after was probably rough. Sloan, that's an understatement. That is an understatement. Hey, you guys remember DJ, Amulet DJ? So Amulet DJ used to come to the channel all the time. Apparently she's in the hospital right now, recovering. I hope she's all right. I really do. I saw her on one of the social media apps that she was in there. But she looked healthy. She looked all right, but she's still in there. So I wish her the best. We haven't seen her in a while, but when you guys do see her in the channel, in the chat, make sure you hit her up and let her know. Sounds like 13, 14 people drop some eggs. I don't know. They don't, like, that whole crew doesn't do that. They don't do that. Like, half the crew smokes, but other than that, nobody does anything. So there's nobody in that group under 25. I don't think so. I think they're all over 25. But wish her fast recovery. Yeah, Sub has the boss. I agree, man. I saw it on my one of my feeds. It picked up. But anyway, guys, GameStop's doing great right now, guys. 211.53. We've come on the stream. They've been going green the whole time, so I don't even worry about it, dudes. I really don't. But I know I don't want to do this to you guys. I don't want to do it to you, but I have to do it to you. I'm going to have to put you guys on hold. Life is not going to be put on hold, but I have to make this phone call. So I got to step out of the little studio, and I'm going to leave you guys with the stream, and then I'll be right back. So I'll try to play music on here from time to time while I'm on the phone. But you guys, I'll be back. I promise you. I'm not going anywhere. Go eat breakfast. Go do something. GameStop, 211.11. That's where we're at. Like, what the heck? But now I'm back. Yes, guys, I'm back, kind of. It was acting up, so let's see what's going on here. Can I do it this way? I'm trying to do something really quick. Yes, I can. Ooh, I like that. So this whole time, I'm looking for my new theme song. Guys, I have, do you know how many songs I have? So there's this app I have, and it gives me about, I'll be honest with you, I say 1,000 something songs that I can choose, that I can play on my channels. And I don't know which one to pick. So I'm gonna be here for like hours. Mexican candy time. But let me get to my notes. Oh my god. Hardcore, bro. Hardcore. I don't know if I can handle that. Okay. When I hear the song I like, you'll know it. And I'll be like, yo, that's the new theme song for the channel. Nah. All right, guys. Listen, I'm back only because they weren't picking up yet, so we're good. I do want to talk about hippie lettuce, guys. If you guys don't know about what the hippie lettuce is, it's that thing that people buy at the dispensary. But it looks like the GOP is going to go ahead and announce a bill that's going to legalize the hippie lettuce for Americans. We'll see if that goes through. If that does go through, and if the GOP gets in with that, it's a tax display. It's going to be great for them, but those stocks that you look at, those the old stocks that we used to pay attention to, guys, and Tilray and Sundial. I mean, there's a lot, right? So I only buy GameStop. I don't care. Yeah, I'll explain Prague right now. Homebrew. So Prague is jumping up. What was that? It was at $4 this morning. Let's go. Proggenity. Yeah, it jumped all the way up. And this is the pump from the Matthew Kors special. Okay? This is what they call proggers, okay? These guys have short interest. There's a float. There's a this. There's a that. They'll give you every reason why it's going to bounce back up right now. That level of support that it bounces off of, that it's hit like 3 times now, down here at the $2.90 range, $3 range, and then it's going to jump right back up. But this is something that these guys love. They want to keep looking at it. Any fundamentals on the business? None whatsoever. It's a short play. So I stay out of it. But it's there. Here's another short play that I stay out of, called AMC. Look at that today. What a monster, huh? But it's bullish. Bullish when all the executives sell all their shares. That's all I can tell you. Oh, is that what it was on? Yeah, the vice president, Ellis, sold over 26,000 shares. What was this? Oh, yeah. You know what's crazy? And I can't just be one-sided all the time. And I know I am. But, GameStop diluted shares too. Okay, they diluted 5 million shares on a 70 million float, while AMC is diluted from a 200 million float all the way to a 500 million float. And I think people understand the difference there. But they soon will next year. You see, I feel next year GameStop will have a stock split. I think that the value of GameStop is going to be so high, they have to split it to get more investors involved. And that's favorable for us. They don't need to raise more capital. They have plenty of money, and I'll explain that too. So with the capital raise that they did, when the $1.8 billion that GameStop did, additionally, GameStop upped their credit rating. Okay, so their credit rating went up. That in turn allowed them to go get a float of about $500 million it's a credit card company, right? A credit line with Wells Fargo. So now they have about $2.3 billion at their disposal for any acquisitions and anything they want to do as far as growth goes. They're not going to be in the negative. They're not trying to grow using other people's money. They're using money on hand, on book, with zero debt. So when you look at the reverse, okay, the apples to oranges, look at the other side on a company like the Amazing Movie Company, where they are already $5 billion in debt. They already have creditors up to $10 billion that they owe to. So no matter how much profit you make, their credit cards are already maxed out. They only have $200 more million left there. The $1.5 billion that they have on the cash burn itself as well. So in order to get more money for that company, they have to ask for more shares. And the only way you can ask for more shares is to do a vote, which apparently they're not going to win, but they will win. Because have you seen the elections lately? All they have to do is say it happened, and it happens. Activision CEO knew about misconduct allegations. Knew years about sexual misconduct allegations at video game giant. Oh, is this the Blizzard talk? Yep. And they're saying everybody knew about it. Okay. That explains the price drop. Okay. Diablo's still a great game. How about that? While still one of the greatest games ever. So what they'll do is they will dilute their shares even more. Okay? AMC will next year. They have no choice. It's because it's going to be a tweet from Adam Aaron. Okay? I'm telling you guys now. Get it ready, okay? Put it out there. It's going to be a tweet, and it's going to say this. We need to dilute some more shares. We need to ask you guys for more shares, or we will have to file for bankruptcy. And if they file for bankruptcy, then your shares are worth now zero. No, your shares are, but theirs aren't because they don't have any. Do you get what I'm trying to tell you guys? So the fact that they're selling everything, they're depleting themselves. Have you guys ever seen the movie Goodfellas? I'm going to explain it to you, okay? So there's a scene in Goodfellas, and Joe Pesci is very famous. He's sitting there, and he's like, hey, oh, I'm a clown. I amuse you. I'm a clown. You know, and they talk, they go back and forth. But when Ray Liotta is in the scene, and then you have the guy, the restaurant owner, and he goes up and he says, hey, come on. You guys aren't paying the bill. You guys got to pay the bill. He goes, why don't you go half in on me? And so when the mob pairs up with him, they take over the actual restaurant. And watch this, guys, because this is how it really happens. They use the credit line for the restaurant to buy all the goods. So they're buying everything through the front. And it doesn't matter because they're not going to pay it anyway. That's what they're telling you. They're going to run the credit card up. Go in debt $1 billion, billions and billions of dollars. They don't care. They're going to run it up on you. They could sell everything half off, sell all their shares. It's an empty building, an abandoned building, and then they're going to burn it down. Then they burn it and they claim it on insurance, right? That's what they're doing right now, guys, with the stock. They are burning it all away, getting rid of everything they own. So hey, I don't want to touch this. I don't want to hold it. File for bankruptcy. It's not their problem after that. They're all millionaires. They all got paid. Every single 19 executives that own these shares, that get awarded these shares, are all paid. Those kids that work at the damn movie theater have no idea what the hell's going on. They know whatever a YouTuber tells them their popcorn tastes good. But look at what the executives are doing. They're literally doing that. They're burning the building down. Literally. And nobody sees it. So, it's the truth, guys. Go look at the financials. I dig into them just because. Not that I own the company. No, I just do it because I like to watch. Do you like to watch car accidents? Do you pass by? Are you a looky-loo? I guess that's what I am. I'm the old lady looking out the blinds. Hey, the neighbors, are they moving? Oh, no, there's some movers there. No, they're stealing all their shit. Yeah, okay. Let me call the cops. Let me tell. Hey, cops. Hey, media, Twitter. Guys, they're stealing all this shit. Yeah, no, these guys are selling all their shares. Yep. AMC execs. Yep. Cops are like this on the phone. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, no. Safe neighborhood. Great place to be. Everybody should move in. If you guys don't understand the analogies, you guys are missing out. It's ridiculous. But let me get back to the chat. It's crazy, bro. You guys don't get me fired up, man. I'm not trying to lose all my energy today on some nonsense, because I will. A hospital code. I don't know what it is, Kyoto. Hope she feels better. But yeah, I didn't even text her, but I saw it. So same old song and dance. Life as a GME hermit. Yeah. Life is good. 43. Oh, we're pushing right now. Let's push. Push it, baby. Push it real good. But, I'll give these guys, I'll just leave it alone. I'll leave it alone. Yeah, be right back. Coffee time. I hope you're back by now, because I came back. I didn't even get on the phone. But, yeah, so that's what's going to happen. They will dilute those shares. And then, so you want to remember this. Like, when you first invested in the AMC, you thought you were getting in, and you're like, okay, now how do you squeeze? You'll never squeeze. You can't even squeeze half a billion shares. You're never going to squeeze 1 billion shares. I mean, it's just not going to happen. And they'll explain it to you this way. They'll say, you either do this or we go bankrupt. So if you go bankrupt, well, then they're out, right? Who cares? But if you do dilute it, you just sign a bigger paycheck for them and more back holding for you. Like, there's just no way. And if you believe in the company, well then I'm gonna show you beachfront property, Idaho. Go get it. That's what I'm gonna show you. Oh man, you guys see the AMC crew pushing prog now? Yeah, I mean they need to. They need to. It was on course. Yeah, he said something about pushing prog. They're all clowns. That was this morning. Visa and MasterCard approve this hippie let us bail. I bet they do, Patrick. Another thing that I have with Visa, and I don't know, I believe MasterCard is going to take a hit come January. Okay? I believe MasterCard is going to take a hit. If you guys know what I'm talking about. If you don't, I'll explain. They lost their contract with Canada Costco. So Costco company has regions, and Canada right now, they do the MasterCard credit card through Costco in Canada. Costco only accepts Visa in the US. In Canada, they only accept MasterCard. They're getting rid of their partnership with MasterCard and they're going with Visa. So it's going to be Visa across the board for Costco, which that's why Visa stock is so high, because about 5 years ago, that's when Costco stopped accepting American Express. American Express stock took a hit. Visa went up the other way. You can only imagine how many people use Visa. The exclusive that your company will accept payment via Visa only is huge versus American Express. Not a lot of people could get American Express back in the day, but it's okay. Today will be a good day to sell on AMC. It would be a great day. Ayo Chico, let's go, Brandon. Rack me. Razor Ramon, I'll just tell you good morning. How about that? Good morning, rack you. I don't know. What is this? Rack me. That was your take? Your take's weak. How am I going to rack? Don't rack. I'm actually going to get the paper. I'm going to go like this, okay? This is me. This is if you want me to rack it. I got the email, guys. I got the facts. Oh, he says rack them. Let's go, Brandon. Okay. Yeah, that's what I do with the email. I just like, yeah. Next, what's up? There, I just gave Binks a new toy to play with. Yeah, you're all right, bro. No, I totally agree. Yeah, let's go, Brandon. 211.46 on GameStop. Yeah, they don't remember, they have shares, guys. They have shares. They don't want it to take off. They have shares to short. They're doing their part. I saw on a report that AMC had 38% short with 100 million float, then diluted to 513 million float. That was the 10 to 70 squeeze on 7.6 short, while GME was reported 226 reported. Yep. So that GME report, or that report of short interest in January did show AMC was at 38%, and that was after it started running. And I'm going to explain that to you. So it was at 7% January 15th, 16th. After the run-up, it went up to $20-something, 19, 20 in that range. What happens at that point, people start shorting it because they know it's coming back down, all the way back down to $8 of what it did, right? So Battle 801, all that crap. But you're supposed to short it. So 38%, sure. Nobody cares. And guess what? They covered all that. And now the average short day, the average short length on AMC stock is 75 days. You guys make me laugh at this stuff. Are they paying a lot of money to hold them? No, they're not. It's pennies. Weird, nobody in AMC says this. GME did dilute 5 million. Yeah, they absolutely did, but it's not what you think. Stock split licks chops. Yeah, you should. You should, homebrew, because I know I will. Just know that what I've said before, there's a lot of catalysts out there. First one's going to be, and I'll say this, the first one's going to be the S&P 500. If we can get into the S&P 500 as a brick and mortar company, that's going to be laughable. Next is we then be recognized as an e-commerce technology company. That'll be great. And then the NFT marketplace recognition, awesome. So I feel like that's all comes into play, and then the split itself. But the amount of volume we'll get from the S&P 500 transition will be amazing. Like you won't even be able to understand how much volume will come back to the stock. And when volume comes back, that's when the truth comes back to the stock. So I'll be waiting. But 8% short, that's what they tell you GameStop is. Yeah, it's really funny, really funny. And I'll tell you why. Because not a single, and I can honestly tell you this, not a single from being 16% short, 13% short just a month ago. Right? We were 13, 12, 15, 14 in between there a month ago. What have they covered to get to 8% in the span of what time? What was covered? I didn't see it. Did you guys see anything? I didn't see any crazy volume. Nah, I didn't see anything. Good luck, though. AMC will say the FUD, but I tell you what, I bet you we bought more shares and we're holding more shares. I guarantee you, we hold more every day. Guys, I don't even want to put the information out. I'm just telling you. I know a lot of people in here who buy more shares every day. They send me screenshots. They say, "Oh, but they doctors." No, they don't. No one wants to. We're not lying here. Hey, log this float, bro. AMC will say at the FUD, and the GMA people are being negative and hurting their feelings. Adam Aaron would never lie to them. Yeah, the guy's 67 years old, and he just lied. Like, who's still lying at 67? Bernie Madoff. When GME is like $2,500 a share, if Ryan Cohen wants to dilute another 1 million shares to raise $25 billion, I'm down for that. $25 billion to grow GameStop into the next tech giant of the future. Yeah, he wouldn't even have to do it though. You wouldn't even have to dilute. See, it's not about diluting anymore, Kyo. There's a point in time in a business where you stop diluting. That's when your business is great. You start splitting, right? So if you have a blue chip company, a winner, you split. If you have a company that's hurting, you dilute. Now, when do you dilute? For a couple of reasons. You dilute for acquisition, for recovery, for change, for pivot. You do not dilute to sell all your shares personally and knowing that retail is just going to hold the bag on them as you do that. And that's just pretty amazing to me. Yep. Don't listen to what they say. Watch what they do and do it. There you go, Digital Man. There was a deadline for the popcorn sale to AMC Crypto. Could be next year or in 2 years. No hard lines, but the bills keep coming in. Yeah, so within 2 years, they have to pay. They have to pay a huge debt. It's going to be like Evergrande, where they can't make payments on their debt. It's going to be like that. So at this point, it's a Ponzi scheme. Yep. Yeah, Ponzinelli, Arthur Ponzinelli. I like that, man. That's good. Used to be Visa here in Canada, too. Only switched to MasterCard a few years ago, 5 to 8 maybe. Yeah, I use AMX in Canada whenever possible. The fees, bro. Guess Costco is going on the wife's Visa instead of my MasterCard now. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. MP, are you up there? I don't know. People need to sell their AMC and jump into GME. Now, I don't have to. I mean, I don't need them to. Like, it's on them. Because if they do, one thing is this. How can you get into GameStop? I'm curious. How? You're creating paper hands somewhere, right? So somewhere out there, somebody's a paper-handed bitch. And that's probably them. All right? So they're all paper-handed bitches. I don't care who they are. They're worried that their stock's not running because they want to sell. See, so I'm a different type of investor. I'm the wrong guy to be looking at on YouTube. One, I don't want to sell my shares. I do not want to sell my GameStop shares. I talked to Phil. You guys don't know him as Phil. I do. I talked to Peppered, right? So Peppered with Salt. You guys know him. He's the whale of the channel. Pepper gave me some insight. He told me something. I listened to a guy, right? This guy owns thousands, over 15,000 shares of GameStop, guys. Millions of dollars. And, and I listened to like Robert Brown, who was at one time over 5,000 shares. Raj, over 3,000 shares. Kyoto, thousands of shares. Everybody has a lot of shares. And here I am, simple retail investor with about 1 or 2 shares. I'm saying, what do I do with these shares, man? We all know I probably have a little bit more than that, but I'm just saying, for argument's sake. You know what Peppered said to me? This is why Peppered's a brilliant man. He says, Marantz, I don't want to sell. He says, I have millions, right? They're in there, whatever it may be. I don't want to sell. He says, I want that stock to go up. I want them to split. And then I want to get paid a dividend per share. I want the dividends. And I'm just looking at him like, this guy's playing the other game, right? He's playing my long investment game. My whole portfolio with T. Rowe Price. That game I play over there. And here I am thinking, I just want my shares to go up in price. And no, so I changed my mindset a while back. And then I come in here and I really start reading. And Kyoto and I had that conversation about the stock splitting multiple times over years. Would you want to sell your shares? Not at that point. Because if it keeps splitting, I don't care if the price goes down. It's not about the price going down. It's the accumulation of more shares, right? We then own a larger percentage of the float because we'll still keep accumulating. You kidding me? If this price split right now and it went down to $20, you know how many people buy this shit? Everybody at $20. The whole world's in. So, I mean, and you and I would go get more just to get the amount of shares. But it's pretty amazing. But look at this Look at this rip on AMC versus a red candle on GameStop. So game better go green right now. But I'm looking at it. But it's pretty amazing when I get insight from other people on how they're investing on this beautiful investment. So I encourage you guys to look around, see what you need. But if you need to sell, no one's going to fault you. When they go down, what do you think the vacant AMC buildings will turn into? You know what? I think the smartest thing to do with a building like that, you would have to go in and revamp it, but make it a storage facility. Make it an indoor storage facility, multiple lockers, multiple levels, temperature-controlled storage facility. That's what I think the world needs. One, because people are moving out of their homes and moving into apartments, and they can't store all their items. They don't have space for them because you can't own a home at the prices they're at. I think storage facilities are needed right now. If I was going to get into business, I probably would do storage. That's just me. And I know I'm thinking outside the box here, but that's what you got to do. I don't mind blowing up the buildings. Just give me the parking lot. Only place that is packed from open to close every damn day. Costco? Yeah, for the 10 hours that they're open a day, without a doubt. That's why we shop at Sam's Club, because we love it empty. Sam's Club is absolutely empty. No one's there. If you guys want a good, easy shop, go there. If you want to go and compete with the masses, come on over to Costco. We go. Don't worry, we have memberships to both. We do. You know how much I love both companies. I think they're great. Only place that is packed, yeah, exactly. 1 to 2 shares. Yeah, Kyoto. Man, you know what's up. Up split divvy. Nice move. Real smooth. Yeah, because you got to think, man. They split 5-1. This dude's like if you're holding 15,000 shares, 5-1, now you have 75,000 shares. I don't care if they pay $1 a dividend. Like you're making crazy. You're making crazy money. I mean, because you guys know I've owned Costco stock since like 2012, and I remember they did a special dividend last year, and it was like $8, $9 a share, something crazy like that, $10 a share. I can't remember. Like you guys can't even imagine. I was like, oh, okay. And I just have it where they reinvest the money. I don't need it. I don't want it. I don't want any money. I'm good. The hippie lettuce stores, I don't need one of those either. Pepper, smart man. Yeah, he probably taking those smart pills. Every town needs like 83,000 hippie lettuce stores, apparently. I'm good, man. They have bars. They have what they call dab bars. I'll pass on those too. It's crazy, homebrew. I can't believe how many there are, and no one, and new ones all the time. I'm actually disturbed at the number of. Yep, me too. I would sell the tires on the truck to get more money for $20 a share. No, I would just, walk into my wife's office, say, "Excuse me, honey, we have an emergency," and we would have a great conversation. And I don't think she'd bat an eye. But look at the rip right now, guys. Look at the absolute rip on AMC. They are going crazy. AMC's probably having a blast right now. I hope everybody makes money here. I hope people make crazy money on this stock today. I hope they, because remember, they've been calling for this rip. And I've been calling for a rug pull. So we'll see. We'll see how excited people want to get. But I promise you right now, this is where people are going to be jumping off the ship. If it ever hits 50 again, 55, that means institutions are pushing, not retail. This is not retail push ever, by the way. I just want to let you know that. I'm the only one, the same place that used to sell papers and stuff before blank was illegal. I'm not allowed to say the word, by the way. That's why I don't say it. The others are either gross or way overpriced. Oh, I'm in a small town, like 35,000 people. We have 2 breweries retail. Well, do you? 2 of those, I swear, that's over a dozen. It's absurd. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Doesn't this kind of feel like May, June, when they ran AMC higher to try to make people paper hand? Yep. And that's what I can see right now. Lucid's running too? Oh, let's have that talk on Lucid, guys. Lucid, by the way, killed earnings. Hey, guys, I'll never take GameStop off the grid. You're crazy. Thought I was about to do it too, huh? Nope. Never. There's Lucid. And I'll put Tesla down here. I said Tesla and Tesla. So Tesla ain't doing a damn thing. Just leave it there for you. Lucid, I wouldn't say it's taking off, but it's all right. Bouncing up. It's up 15% today. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good on Lucid. Might be taking off then. But AMC just ran real hot, guys. Real hot while GameStop didn't. Is that crazy? Is that crazy? They've been trading off the same algos the whole time. Say even now. And yet no rip, huh? I gotta figure that out. How the hell did we gap down? Oh, this is just shorters playing the shorts. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what that could be. Shout out to my mom, who I never ever give shout out to. My mom was reading a book because my grandfather, this guy, he was a military veteran. He was a Jeopardy champion. This dude knew every answer to Jeopardy. He might have did what I do, like where I watch the Jeopardy show before my kids ever get home. I record it, and then I play it while I'm cooking dinner or doing dishes. I'll play it, and then I just shout out all the answers. And my kids are like, "What? Dad, how do you know all that?" Like, you guys need to go back to school. You need to read a book, goddammit. I don't know what you kids do at school all day. This is why I know it. Why? Because I was paying attention in school. That's just how I do it. I punk them. Yeah, they don't know. They're never going to know. They're at school right now trying to beat me at Jeopardy for the night. And I'm going to win again. Last night, I recorded the whole thing. My son walked in here. I was like, what is Ethiopia? Where is Ethiopia? Just looking at him as I answer. And he just looked at me like, like, you're the best at Jeopardy, Dad. I'm like, yeah, I know. Why don't you go on, Dad? I'm busy, son. I'm living a life. You know, I got 2 jobs. I got YouTube. I got my main job, and I got you. I got 3 jobs, bro. And he's like, yeah, but you're so good at Jeopardy, Dad. You answer like everything. Who is King Louis III? Well, Dad, how did you know that? I just do. So anyway, my mom, she's reading a book from my grandfather's stash. My grandfather passed away about 16 years ago. And so she's going through all his things, finally, I guess. And she found a Chinese dollar bill, a $5,000 bill from the 1947 Republic of China Central Bank's China 5, whatever the hell that means. It was in the book, the money. Right away, you go Google it, and it's like 5,000 yuan or whatever the hell they spend out there in China is worth like $780 US. And then I'm like, well, let me see the condition of the bill. So she takes a picture, sends it to me. I go, let me Google that. Let me see that bill. Let me try to Google that. So I Google that, find it on eBay. Yeah, somebody's trying to sell it for 7 cents. There's a $20 buy-up if it's perfect. It's worth absolutely nothing. It's trash. But if anybody knows anything about that damn dollar bill, let me know. I doubt it. It was pretty cool. Lucid. So here's my problem, guys. Lucid actually has a vehicle they produce. Now, mass production is the issue I have with Revenant. Revenant's the new IPO, EV vehicle IPO. These guys are raising billions of dollars. This new kid who's in charge of it is making billions as well himself. But like I've always told you, it's impossible to compete with a company like Tesla when they have... I know they make the playbook for everybody, but even Elon Musk is like, hey, this is impossible, man. To be a profitable mass production electric, the EV vehicle market is hard to get into. Lucid, CCIV has all the Churchill Capital, has all the backings, guys, has all the billions of dollars. Wall Street, everybody's behind them. You got it all. Now Rivian is already $161 a share. And it makes you wonder, like, are they ever going to make it? So... or is it going to be like Ride? You know, I have a company out there that I told you guys to buy at $6. If you guys are familiar, I told you to buy GOEV at $6. You guys remember those videos back in the day? And I don't give out financial advice, but it's trading at $10, guys. You would have doubled your money. You'd be up over, I don't know, 80% if you bought it the day I say it back in May to now. Am I crazy? Nah. Do we get them right from time to time? A lot. If you know what the hell you're looking at, if you know the hell you're looking at, you're talking about it, you're going to be all right. But there's one that I've been talking about for a while. I know Kyoto called it out like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. He's like, hey, one of Marantz's picks. It's always my pick. And it could go all the way down, but at this point, it wouldn't matter. If you bought in at $6 and now you're at what, $10? You take your profits and you run. These are things that I own on another portfolio that I just look at. Honestly, guys, I buy stuff and I forget about it because I know why I bought it when I bought it. Like I come to a conclusion a lot of times. That's kind of how I look at GameStop. I made a conclusion, an educated guess. I bought a lot back in the day where I was like, okay, this is where I'm trying to. And then I even spent time trying to catch it, where I was buying it at 201, 196, 195. But even then, I'm still up. So it's just one of those things. If you believe in the company, you believe in the stock, and you do your homework on it, feel good about it. But yeah, there's one right there. We won on GOEV. I can say that right now. Just like we won on, what was the other one that we bought? CRVS. CRVS is down to 368, guys. Told you to buy it at 191. And it went from here. I'm not saying I'm always right. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm just showing you. It went from there. It gapped all the way up to 954. If you remember when that happened. I remember it. Because I came into the chat. We were talking when it was like 180 in that range. But that's crazy, huh? I think that's crazy still. That huge gap. Gone. Catch it. Let it fall off. When will that ever happen again? Well, there's a cycle here. A gap. Huge spike. I mean, we know when they're coming. So I have to get them to you. I have to look at my next one. So you'll know one day. I'll be like, hey, guys, time to get back in there. And you'll be like, what? Don't listen to Marantz. Nah, I'm buying GameStop, guys. But there's a lot of opportunity out there on this market, and these guys are going to tell you. Can I tell you one thing that's not an opportunity, which you should never touch? I've got a whole chart here, guys, and I try to tell people. They don't listen. You are in the same pattern that you've been in on cryptocurrency for the last year. And it's not a trajectory up. It's a trajectory sideways up until you get your money taken. So if you're buying SHIB and you're like, oh, SHIB's the way to go, it's down to 4,900. 4,900 from 8,800, guys. All the way back down to 4,500 it'll hit. So you're talking about losing all your money, half your money, if you were buying when you saw it spiking or going. Same thing with Doge. No one's buying Doge. And why would they? Oh, they're all holding the bags at 24. But that's just how thick it is after that run up to 70-something. Bitcoin, great. Bitcoin's at 60K. Back and forth. 60K, 69, 60K, 69. Whatever it may be. It doesn't change. Nothing changes. So I wish everybody the best over here. The whole thought process behind it is stupid. XRP down to 110. Just trash. 88, I believe they came down to $1, right? Did they break under $2? It's here, right here, somewhere, right here. 192. There you go. Under $2. At least 3 killed in a suicide bomb attack in Uganda. So they must have issues out there. Hey, but by the way, guys, crypto down 5 to 10% across the board. All crypto. We're talking about all day, even yesterday. So another 10% today. What are they going to do with those crypto gains? Somebody's making money off of crypto. It's not you if you're buying it. So, and I like the guy who said, well, this is the perfect time to buy. Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot, guys. I totally forgot. And while they say all that while GameStop's sitting here at $10 billion market cap, $16 billion market cap. What is it at right now? I'll even tell you the exact amount. 16 billion on market cap, guys. 16 billion. All you need is 13 S&P 500. You're going to find out real soon. Now, $16 billion market cap can go 5 times higher than that. What's the price of the stock? 5 times higher. 1050. Okay? 1050. $1,050 on GameStop. Give it a year. I will, because I know it's not going to go down. And I'm not even talking about manipulation. I'm not talking about fairy tales and dreams. None of that. No caviar wishes. Nope, none of this crap. Somebody said something like, Marantz, what are the sayings that we used to say back in the day that you can say now and people wouldn't know? And I was like, be kind, please rewind. My kids would have no idea what I mean. And they still don't. They don't know what it means to rewind. But let me rewind the clock here on GameStop. 2:10 on GameStop, guys. We are at the second day of this week. It is 2 days after my birthday. I call my birthday the Moass. That's how I'm going to treat it. Get ready for tomorrow, guys. I think tomorrow through the 24th. I think that gives us a week, 7 days. From Wednesday to Wednesday, I think we go up past 250. Book it. Can I say that? Am I allowed to say that? I think we go past 250. No problem. To all my friends out there who said, Marantz, why is it not 800 yet? Well, there are a lot of other issues there. That's just what it is. Anthony Tran, what up, birthday boy? Hey, Anthony, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you coming out this weekend, too. We did great. If you guys don't know, I had Anthony in one of my streams. We were playing League of Legends, ARAM. Real gamers, my family. And Anthony and his family are obviously real gamers. It was me, my nephew, my brother, Anthony, and his cousin. Shout out to Brandon. Brandon's out here doing big things. Not on TFT, but he did good on Lanes. And Lanes was fun, even though we got our ass whooped every time. I don't know, my little nephew, his connection, he had that Walmart connection. You know, if my brother would go out there and get him something better than dial-up, maybe he could play. But he was getting his ass whooped. So there it is. But Lucy was running. I'm happy for it. Dodge came first. I don't remember that either. Bro, went outside. My Ford didn't turn on. Right away, everybody wants to talk crap about my truck. It's brand new. It's a year old, year and a half old. Didn't turn on. Battery was dead. That's what happens to Fords. No, it's a battery, bro. Relax. I took it to the dealership. I got it there, and they fixed it. No problem. Ford's great. Jimmy was at like 250, 280 going sideways. AMC was still going up every day. When AMC dumped and let us run up past 300, right to 350. Yes, Kyoto. It's going to happen. I remember, Doggy. Doggy came first because I dumped my gains into AMC. If that happens, maybe with Shibcoin, was the pre-pump. Maybe, Ruben, I haven't even thought about that. Maybe SHIB is the new Doge, and then it's coming our way. I can handle that. I really could. I'd love to see another run like that, Kyoto. Not sure I could control it this time. I don't think you could control it this time. Because I think one thing is this, okay? And I want to remind everyone, because I do this from time to time, remind you guys where we've been. We are at a higher diving board. We are higher. We were there at the, we were on the floor, and now we're even higher. So the trajectory, the takeoff point that we're going from, look at this, guys. I can't make this up. Listen. See this ramp? This ramp that we're going up? Dun, 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 dun. This ramp is higher and higher. So before we ever take off again, we literally are at a higher level. Back then, we took off from what platform? 162? 171? We're not there right now. We took off before from $40, $46. Imagine where we're going to take off from now. It's getting better and better for everybody. We're going to be taking off from 210, and I'm going to feel great about it. Let's go get with the questions though in the chat. So let me get with you guys for a second. Let's see. Could we run? Crazy how Rivenin is now bigger or as big as Volkswagen and haven't even sold a single car. Well, they haven't sold a car, but they produce cars, so it's a little different. So they've delivered 165 vehicles, 163 vehicles, something to that effect. I don't understand how you become $1 billion business by doing 100-something cars. I could make a couple of burritos, bro, but I'm not Del Taco overnight. But yet, even if you like the food, right? It's all about speculation. So I don't get it, but I'm not meant to get it. EV's the way to go, apparently. And if you have backing, if somebody believes in you, well, then great. By the way, little guys, everybody out there, GameStop has backing. Oh, my God. It's funny, man. It's funny when they don't do the homework. Just go look up Volution Capital. Just go look them up. See how much money they've given out to mergers and acquisitions, and then understand why they are huge players on the GameStop board of directors. And that's what we're doing. It's Larry's money, guys. It's Larry's money. You know who Larry is. Larry Chang. And the other day I said GameStop is a movement. Had nothing to do with me saying this is I don't want to be, and then, was it Charlie put out a tweet, I'm not part of a movement, blah, blah. No, Charlie, you're not. But you are. You put all the information in the world, not let you get away with that comment. Oh, and here's why. I know you don't want to be associated with the crowd of the masses out here, or you want to be an individual, which is great. I'll put it to you like this. The movement is Larry Chang and Ryan Cohen and GameStop. So yes, you are part of a movement. I'm not saying that you are the leader of the movement, not by any stretch, nor am I. But they are, and I'm happy to follow them. So there you go. Maybe I just cleared up what I was meaning. Superstitious homebrew. There's one here, and I had to sign up for a couple of months. Fancy-looking storefront, etc. Still not open. Very weird. Oh, you're talking about the nonsense, right? I'll pass on all that. MP, we will hit at least 250 next week. Yeah, I already said that. If we start our run at 190, 200. If we start at like 210, 230, then we're going to hit 280, 290. Kyoto, I think you're reading my mind, bro. This is going to work out. How's there any money in selling hippie lettuce in this market? Even the Mexican cartels have switched to avocados and they finance fentanyl, OPS, and S. Yeah, so I don't know what the Mexican cartels are doing. I haven't read their financials, but I just know they're really rich, and I know they just take the money. So, but if you think they're really rich and crazy, think about Wall Street. Okay, you guys know the difference between robbery and jacking. You guys know the difference, right? I don't know, because there's terminology out there. Like they'll say, "Oh, they're robbing us." No, they're not. Wall Street executives are not robbing you. Ken Griffin didn't rob you. He jacked you. Okay, there's a big difference. A robbery is when you wear a mask, TMI, and you conceal your identity. A jacking is when he lets you know damn well who he is, what he is. I'm jacking you. Run it. Let's go. Like, that's just what it is. This is a jack move. And Ken Griffin is from Chicago, guys. This dude is, well, the company's in Chicago. And this dude is straight jacking the market. He's just going to run up on you, run your pockets, give me the keys, let's go. And it's literally happening in real life. They don't care. Shut it down. What can you do? Nothing. What's the SEC going to do? They ain't going to do anything. Are you sure? Yeah, shut it down. Trust me. Shut up. Don't say a word. They can't do anything because they can't. There's no precedent. There's no rules in place to say you can't do it. Even though you do it, what are you going to do? You're going to take class action lawsuits and get sued by who? Who are you going to sue? This is why Ken Griffin does what he does. The guy's a straight jack move, and I hope you guys understand it. So if you guys don't know who Ken Griffin is and you're watching the show, he's the CEO of Citadel and Citadel Securities and Citadel Market Makers. They do 2/3 of every retail trade. They are monsters. He has ambitions of running for office. He wants to be that guy, that scapegoat to say he's the one who got the world economy back running again. And because he saw Trump do it, and he thinks he can do it because he's a real billionaire. And when I mean real billionaire, I mean really big. The dude's worth about $15 to $20 billion. Money that's not his, by the way. He took it from you and everyone else around us. Agree, Kyoto, there's a lot more eyes on this than ever. Yep, if we hit 300, so many calls will go on the money. We will rip hard. Yep, that's that gamma ramp that you'll see. It'll go really well, by the way. So true, homebrew. There's no way the market can support all these storefronts at this expensive as hell. I don't know what the margins are, but still, can't be sustainable. Yeah, like I've always said, I don't know how donut shops make money. Because I walk into a donut shop, I buy a donut for 50 cents and I walk out. But I see 2 employees in there. I see the lights on. I don't know how they make money. Are they doing massages in the back for cash? I don't know. But I like donuts. Not to mention all these online sales, eating in the storefronts. Got to be a front for something else. I just said that, MP. That's what they're doing in the backseat. But whatever it may be. Not with that many stores in this town, absurd price points, retarded regulations. Marantz should have bought Ford. Man, what a good, steady run. What do you mean? Oh, I should have bought... I did buy Ford. I bought Ford. What are you talking about? Come on, Kyoto. Everything I own in this world, I have the shares for it. I have the stock for it. So I run all my money through T. Rowe Price. I have T. Rowe Price stock. I shop at Costco. I own the stock. I actually own 2 Fords. I drive them. I own the stock. I'm just that guy. I'm loyal to the brand, but I'm a believer in the products that I buy. and I won't support a company that I don't support. Like I won't go to the movies. Yeah, Anthony Tran, what up, bro? Thank you. Birthday was cool, bro. I appreciate it. Wifey came through. If you saw, I have a new gaming chair. This thing got my back straight. Look at it. Oh, man. I sit here and I just play my games. I got no issues. Life is good right now. Look at this. This is who I am. So I'm not mad about it. And it feels good. It feels good. Yeah. Hey, Tony. Feels good. LCR, people want me to get that. No, I won't. I won't because I don't do crypto right now. I don't have a platform to buy it on, but I love it for everybody else. Let's go here. Love Faith. What's good? Happy late birthday. I appreciate you. Marantz making the crystal ball work for it. Man, I'm trying, man. Nothing wrong with that homebrew. Just means that you have made a great and smart decision. Absolutely. Kids of today never heard of side A or side B on cassettes. That's good. That's good. Yep. Flip it over or run it backwards. That's good, man. I like it. Secret Songs in S. Yeah, I totally agree, bro. Secret Songs were the post-credit scenes in the 1990s. Sure, we used to run everything, watch everything. Homebrew, whatever it may be. Was that what that was? Oh, I thought that was here. Somebody said too late. Somebody was messaging me, and I thought it was on here. But it was in my thing. It said, is it too late to jump into Prague? I was like, man, you guys do whatever you want. And nothing to do with me. Make me a burrito, Marantz. Yeah, bro. 1-year-old and your battery was dead? Yeah, but it's under warranty for 3 years. I'm good. Don't Chang say it became a movement. Didn't Chang? Yeah, exactly. He says in the rare occasion it happens that a college athletes are managing money from sponsorships. Oh, yeah. I'm excited. And he deserves a sponsorship. It's Matthew Boeing. Matthew Boeing is the runner from Georgia who is the fastest high school runner in the history of high school sports. He's a Caucasian. That's why he's getting the airtime, because there's fast dudes everywhere. But the dude's bad. The dude's fast. Don't even get me wrong. I don't care what he is. Dude is fast. But yeah, in the words of the grandfather, of the Godfather, politics and crime and stock market, the same. I added the stock market part. Marantz is spending time with us again. Yeah, why not, Crypto Keeper? I know you want. Hey, you got these discounts you've been looking for, Crypto. Get it. Get it. I'm so happy for everyone. Look at this, though. You had a little run here. Oh, let me go back to the minute charts here. Gamey. Here's GameStop doing what it does. I think I could take GOEV. I just want to put it out there so you guys know, you guys are fully aware of what's going on there. Looks great. Up 13% today. Lucid up 17%. EV sector is up. Is Tesla up, though? Right? Tesla up. Let's see. They're up 3%, which is huge. $31. That's good. Coming back up off the floor. NIO is at $40. Not even doing half of that because it's China. And so you got to know to stay the hell out of there, like I do. And I don't even want to look at the other one. What's the other one called? Rivian? Something. How do they spell it? Maybe I'm spelling it wrong. I don't really care, to be honest with you. Let me go look at it. Oh, it's right here. Hello. I had it right. RIVN. So up to 15%, up $15, I'm sorry, 10% today. Yeah, killing it. Killing it, these guys. For whatever reason. Nonsense. Let me go read up on more nonsense. They used to say the same thing about Ride. Look at Ride. Ride with no CEO, no anything. Just trash. Let's go. Back to the babies. Back to the babies. Look at this run right here. Looking good today. AMC, guys. Real recovery. Looking awesome on a Tuesday. You know how I feel about Tuesdays? Because I go up on a Tuesday. But let me get it here. Oh, man. Bros. So that report that GameStop was going to come out, that will be hitting the $80 billion plus market cap within a year and a half. The foundation from it is that there is no news from GameStop. There are no announcements from Ryan Cohen and the board of directors. They are actually keeping it close to vest, and they should. And because when this comes out, it's going to change the world. And I'm really happy with it. So the company was at $40 a share. It's already at 200. Okay, I just want to explain this to you guys. GameStop was at $40 a share. It's already at 200, 210. That is already 5 times more on value. That's already a 400% increase on the stock itself. So you should really understand that it's not overvalued. It is undervalued. Undervalued at that price. Because if it had a float of 500 free shares, 500 million shares, like a lot of companies do, even a billion shares, if it was a billion shares, the price of the stock would be $20.90, $21 a share, if there was a billion shares available. So at $20, that's extremely undervalued. You understand how I'm doing the math now? You look at AMC's out there, and you were going to tell me that AMC as a company, it has a 500,000, okay? 500,000 shares. 500 million shares, I'm sorry. And it's at $44 a share. How in the hell is it worth that much money, if ever, other than a pump? Other than what they're doing manipulation-wise? Because if I were to take GameStop, turn into 500 million shares, you're dividing that number by 7. It means it's $30 a share, guys. I'm not joking. I'm doing the math for you. $30 a share. So what's cheaper? AMC or GameStop? Even at $210, it's still cheaper. So what a great stock to own, and I'm happy for everybody, guys. I don't want you to, if you don't know the math I'm doing, go do it. I ran circles around a guy yesterday, a Canadian guy who's doing math. He's trying to give me the dollar conversion rate from U.S. funds to Canadian funds. And I'm like, yes, sir. You have $700 Canadian on that card. He's like, yeah. Okay, so that puts you at around like $550 US. How'd you do that so fast? What are you talking about? Whoa, old man. My mind works, bro. That's just the way it goes. Facebook's down, by the way. But is it really? The Bitcoin ETF is down 5%. I don't know why they come out with these ETF Bitcoins, but it says out here, guys, and I'm telling you, okay? And I don't know how they get this because I'm reading something right now. It says there's only a handful of, and I'm going to read this, only a handful of independent voices had the courage, platform, and profile to stand out and engage in a reasonable discussion about what GameStop might be worth. Well, that's Roaring Kitty, right? That's Roaring Kitty telling you. Well, let me tell you, and I'm not trying to be Roaring Kitty. I don't have to. I'm me. I'm telling you the company's undervalued at 210. Company's not even close to the value. Now, every friend I see and every person I talk to, I tell the same damn thing. We're all up. You and I are all up. We feel great. You know, you might even feel even better. You know you would feel better if they split this stock. If they split this stock, you would feel a whole lot better. Because you would be like, wow, now I have more shares and look at the value of them. Because it's actually mitigating your risk once it splits the stock. You're not going to lose any value whatsoever. You know the stock's going to go up in price. So just because you own an X amount of shares and there's this huge influx as far as what you bought them at and what they're worth, that gap is already getting bigger, and you're like, oh my goodness, I'm going to lose out on those profits. You're not going to. Just have belief, man. Have some faith. You're not going to lose anything. Can I give you guys a shout out right now to somebody? I want to say this on record right here, right now. I agree. This has nothing to do with stocks, by the way, what I'm about to talk about. Okay, but it's in my mind, and I want to get it out. It's just the way the channel works. Marantz Rantz, YouTube. Track it. I grew up in Southern California, and I don't know if I ever said this here on the stream, but we grew up playing sports. My brother and I, my dad would take us around. We watched football games, and I told you about all that stuff. But we used to go to basketball games, and we would watch people play. And I told you the best basketball players I've ever seen in my life, physically, like with my own eyes. I saw Chris Claiborne, a linebacker for USC, play basketball at JW North. And he was awesome. And he took over the whole game, and he was a winner. This guy was amazing. I was like, damn, Chris Claiborne can ball. Big-ass dude in the middle, dunking, killing kids. And he's a linebacker in the NFL. But great guy. Next, I went to the pond in Anaheim, where the Mighty Ducks play. They called it the pond back then. Now it's called the Honda Center. And we went and saw the CIF basketball games, Southern Section, which has the best sports in the whole damn country. And you saw the first game was a little dude jumping out the roof, I told you guys about. Crossroads High, Baron Davis was jumping through the roof. The next game was Caleb Gervin, who is the nephew of George Gervin, the Iceman, one of the greatest players of all time, and he went to Louisville, freshman. The game after that was the Dominguez Dons, Tyson Chandler as a freshman, 7 feet, killed it with Tayshaun Prince, 6'8". There was Larry Kroom on that team, and he went to UNLV. Anyway, so there was like a lot of star athletes on these damn courts that you're watching. Guys who actually became somebody in the NBA and progressed into something great. So I've been watching this kid. I'm watching videos of this kid play basketball lately. And I want to say this on the stream so you guys understand. I want to get it in like on quotes here. Cash Gervin. Cash Gervin is Caleb Gervin's son. Cash. He doesn't need any recognition, okay? That's his name, though. Put it out there right now. Class of 2027. Yeah, class of 2027. This dude's 5 years removed from graduating. 6 years. This dude's like in 7th grade, 6th grade. I'm telling you now, guys. Cash Gervin. It's like a stock. When I call a stock, I'm calling this damn kid. And I'm telling you, D1, truth, kicking ball, has the pedigree, comes from George Gervin, Caleb Gervin, and now Cash Gervin. Book it, baby. I can't wait. But I'll wait the 7 years to watch him play. Good ass kid, raised right, killing it. Let me get back to you guys real quick. I just took the time to say that. Boy can't jump, though. Marantz, yeah, what do you mean I can't jump? I can jump. I like the hat much better, Marantz. Looks good. Brand yourself. Good choice. My wife bought this hat. And nothing to do with branding or anything like that. My wife bought me a hat. My wife's got my back. But I'm down. I don't sell merch. You guys know that. Marantz, I'm visiting Kyoto next year. Oh, okay. I'm flying to Japan. And Kyoto says, let's get lit. That'd be awesome, Anthony. That'd be awesome if I could figure that out. But I don't have no code. I don't have the vax shot thing, so I don't know what I'm going to do. But yes, hopefully after MOAS, Anthony. Man, I'm with you. Even without MOAS, I'll still party up. Bro, call the wife. Baby, let me hold that card real quick. I love to ski in Japan. Do you live near skiing? What the hell? Who's going to go to Japan to ski? I can't. Snow is snow. I'd be scared to visit China or Japan. Y'all remember the movie with Richard Gere? No, I don't remember any movie with Richard Gere. Matter of fact, the only movie I've ever seen with Richard Gere was he in Pretty Woman? I think that's the only movie I've ever seen with Richard Gere. I can't remember any other ones. I'm not a fan. Got You went up 10% and then right back down today. Hey, Got You's one of my other stocks. Yeah, there you go. One of mine. Some guy came in here and says, Got You. And I was like, okay, I look at it, I buy it. People got pissed, whatever. I don't care. But yeah, it was good. I made money off it. Not so close to any really good skiing places. Do you ski? Nah. Hey, y'all. Hope everyone is doing good. Acid. Glad you're back, Marantz. Yeah. You coming and going like this and making my COD go off the your OCD go off the chain. Man, Acid, I'm around. You know what? I'm a busy man. I'm a classic man. But I do these private streams, not private streams. I do the gaming streams with my brothers and stuff and my cousins and whoever. And I do those where we're gaming, we're just shooting the shit. And I invite anyone out there that can join in, and then you'll be able to chat because we have the place to talk to, right? So we're all in there talking. But it's kind of crazy because we're really competitive. Like, you can't play with Anthony, man. Anthony's ready to fight everybody. He's like, yeah, I'm ready. We're going to win this game. Hold up. Be right back. And I'm just there to have a good time. And there's no fun in losing, Marantz. All right. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Apologize, sir. I'm here to win. No, we have a good time, though. It's fun. But I've been doing that. And then if you're not there for the live, it's hard to watch the replay if you're not a member of the channel because I have to put them on private because I don't want everybody to see me balling the way I talk. Like the way I cuss out my brother, I don't feel proud about that. But sometimes things got to be said. Sometimes you got to put the kid in place. And that's what I do. And yeah, no. I'm not down with the cold. Oh, man, I love the cold. What's wrong with you? Never. I'm fine with the cold so long as it's a sauna and a hot tub on the other end of it. Wee in the middle. Homebrew, I want none of that. I know you and Ralph probably hang out in saunas, but I'm good. I've been thinking about this But before we rip, are we going to dip? This dip is the crash. Just curious when we should blast off after the market takes a nosedive. As I said, I think our explosion can be the catalyst to a nosedive to everyone else, not to us. But I don't think we'll dip. I just don't see it, man. I don't see how the hell we're going to sell shares. Like, to dip, you have to sell. So previously, it was the offering of the 5 million shares that we put out there, but nothing's been said. And I think that the earnings report that comes out, it's going to be the first week of December. December. We're going to do, earnings for GameStop. And I think we're going to beat expectations. It's one. But as long as our cash flow is not negative, our free cash flow, the burn itself, as long as we're not negative, we're going to be okay. If it is a negative number, no big deal. I'll see you next quarter. You guys know how I'm investing on this damn company. So I don't know how it can go lower, though. I'll just be honest with you, Acid. I think we just creeping up. That ramp doesn't get, that number does not get lower. I'll put it like that. Higher lows. And that's what happens every day on this stock. I went snowboarding once in France. It was epic. Man, you guys are trying to kill yourselves. Update on computer shares. Account numbers recorded up to 900K. So there are 900,000 people. Let's just say this. Let's say they all own 10 shares. You're looking at, and when I know they have more than that, but let's just say they all own 10 shares. You're looking at 9 million shares alone. What's the free float? 30-something? You mean tell me that there's only 21 million shares on other brokerages? And no way. Because there's a lot of people who don't do computer share. Nice asset. Keep climbing. Yep. That's one of the reasons I decided to move some. One of the top ones. Good job, bro. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for everybody, bro. My Discord just crashed. Can't get back on. Anyone else Discord messed up? Oh, let me go check my Discord. Discord. It's here. It says, no, Kyoto, it's working. I see your Pfizer post you posted. And it's updating. And Almo's posting. What is Almo doing, bro? Does Almo know that? He's probably working, though. Because I'm going to get you some. There you go. I had to post that to Almo just to say what's up. Who is this? Oh, somebody wants me to talk right now. Got to let them know that I closed tonight, that I have things to do. I'm working late tonight. Oh, Halo is up. Somebody's telling me Halo's live. It's free, is it not? I might, man. You see, if I get Halo, then I just have to. You guys don't want to know. A guy like me, I play different. I will embarrass people. So I don't know. But I don't have time for Halo, guys. I barely have time for Diablo and League of Legends. I don't remember the name of the place. I just remember that it was in the Alps, and there was 6 of us, and none of us had ever done it before, and we just learned on the fly. That's pretty cool. Have my account, but now waiting on activation code. Second piece of snail mail. Takes forever to get access outside of the States. But we'll quickly... Oh, wow, I didn't know that. But I'm not doing anything. Does anyone have any predictions on what inflation numbers are going to look like next month? We're sitting at 6.2. Yeah, I'm going to have it anywhere from 8 to 12. 8 to 12. And I know that's a big window there. And, of course, Marantz, you're a genius. No, Acid, I see it every day. I wish I could go into detail with you, but I can't give you my numbers for a reason. But I promise you, the numbers are crazy, man. Crazy. Kick ass, bro. I never skied in Europe, though I'd love to. Visited Innsbruck. I don't even know that. Innsbruck during the summer, so no snow and no skiing. You don't need to pass vax for Japan. Oh, there you go. Then I'm clear. Well, your wife is the bomb. She got you that hat. I like it. Thank you, Crip. And on the back, just so you know, it says GameStop. So that's on the back of the hat. And it's killer. It's my baby. I'll wear it every day if I have to. We don't have any mandates. Woo, baby, that country. I need to move there, bro. Ton of apes and huge backlog of people trying to DRS, backed up like 6 to 8 weeks. Bro, I want no part of that. Nah, snow. Nah, snow ain't snow, Marantz. Mountaineering some heavy ass, bro. I don't even know. Snow ain't, man, I don't go to the snow. John Mayer's the GOAT. John Mayer's the GOAT. That's about it. Changed my mind. You can't change your mind. John Mayer is the GOAT. That dude's been getting it, and he's been getting it. Yeah, that number is going to keep going up. Tapering a bit, that could be expected. Not to mention all those who transfer or who process even longer. The waves that keep coming. Yeah, the wave keeps coming, bro. Shore is rising. I love it. Yeah, it was awesome, lad. Snowboarding on holiday. It was in January on my birthday week. Congratulations, Lee Meadows. Happy for you. Rance, I don't know, man. If they tank crypto entirely and lock people into the positions, then they trigger the market-wide sell-off. I think we could definitely go lower than 200. Oh, Sloan, I'm not saying we can't go lower than 200, but I'm saying that we can't go below 170, right? So before we actually touched all the way down to 155 in May, and then we touched 165 in April. So I don't think we could touch 175. That's what I'll tell you. I'll just go $10. Discord broke, gonna reboot it. That's it. But Sloan, I agree though. I agree it could be tight, but I don't think it can go lower than that. Okay. The only reason I bought us dipping during the crash is if Vanguard and BlackRock is long in other positions, all they need to do is put GME and satisfy their losses and other longs. Okay, so let's talk about that for a minute. Okay, Acid. The first week of December is going to be great. Running out of federal funds, 2/3 along the earnings. Good time to be alive. Yeah, Acid. Along with not only is it the first week of December with the earnings on GameStop, additionally, you're gonna have. Could they do an Adam Aaron and fluff the numbers and be like, yeah, and Black Friday we sold so much, we sold out Cyber Monday, but they won't. Spotify, SD, Discord seems to be down. My stuff works. I don't know about you guys. So maybe it's just us. There's some movement going on over here on GameStop. What the hell's going on here? Oh, because we're bouncing up off this little high energy. But guys, that's not bad. We're good here. I like this. How the hell could you ever imagine we're going to be 209 and just every day of the week we're just going to keep being up? Like, oh, get us down to 190. They did last week. We had a point last week. Let's go to 5-day. Look at this. 195. See what I'm talking about? But to go $20 less than that, I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's look at this. Just a true grind the whole way. True grind. Just keep going. Higher lows. Just, You guys should love this stock. I love the stock. And for whatever reason, we were trading the same. We were supposed to look the same. And then out of nowhere, it broke off that last, I'd say the last hour so far. We've been losing that trend line. We are at 10 o'clock right now, guys. I told you I'd be live for a couple hours at least. But I'm waiting on this phone call that I got to make. So I'm going to do it like this. And I don't mean to do this to you guys because I love everybody. I'm going to sign off. And Kyoto, don't quote me because what I'm going to do is this. I have something very important to deal with right now. I'm going to deal with that. Tomorrow, I will be live for the first 2 hours. I will then be live Thursday, the whole day, start to finish. So I think that's what I have to do because I do have this important thing that's on my mind. So I want to get it done. But GameStop looks great, guys. And we'll go over more DD. We'll go over more stuff when I get it. As far as the due diligence that GameStop.com does, it's called GMEDD.com. That website has this here for you. Go ahead, read it up, why they feel the metamorphosis is coming, okay? And I know it's coming. So I already know. That's all I can tell you. I already know. And we're going to be great. We really are. So $80 billion is what they're tracking. 80 billion plus on GameStop by 2023. Totally believe it. And you should too. It's not fluff, guys. It's real. It's GameStop. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. I'll see you tomorrow, millionaires. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. What are your thoughts on a John Diamond? I have no thoughts. I just stopped the stream for that sign off. Never mind. I thought you were going to say something real, John. I have no thoughts about this chick. I'm good. About anybody out there in Twitter land. Anyway, let me get going, guys. I got to finish out this phone call. If I come back on, it'll be a surprise to everybody, but it's on you. All right, guys. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. I'll see you around, millionaires.